Alright, hello everybody, it's me, Clock, and today we're back with more Heartstop Tour. We're going to be doing the newly updated version with the second love interest. Let's start. Oh yeah. So this time we're not going to be talking to Julian whatsoever. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the first video on this game, where I played the other love interest completely. I'm a he-himmer. Let's get right into it. It's a little quiet. It's a little quiet. Can I just turn up that? There we go, that's better. Okay. So I'm going to play it right from the start again, and then we'll just go into the new route, okay? I sit down in the farthest corner of the train station where the tiled walls are a little too close, and the noise of the crowd sounds pleasantly distant. It's already noon, and I'm eating what I will loosely describe as breakfast. A cold egg salad sandwich from the convenience store downstairs, bought 4 hours late, and 2 days past the concept of dignity. The bread is soggy, lettuce is giving up, the egg tastes like depression. Well, maybe buy something or anything other than an egg salad sandwich. That's disgusting, bro. I chew slowly, contemplating the slow and delicious fall of my life into total chaos. So this is what being unemployed feels like. Still wearing the tacky suit I've worn to work too many times in a row, the collar is fraying, there's a faint stain on the sleeve that may or may not be soy sauce. My ID card still hangs from my neck like a cruel joke. Clacks gently against my chest when I sigh. I quit. Actually, I quit. I can still hear it, my boss's smug voice, the casual cruelty in his tone, and the exact moment my final brain cell self-destructed. Flashback 2 hours ago. Pfft, that happy Kuma Bear mascot you like? It looks so deformed. Honestly, it's a wonder kids aren't scared of it. I'm quitting this job. End flashback. Yes. Dramatic? Yes. Justified? Also yes. You can insult my work ethic. You can underpay me. You can even make me work weekends. No, you can't. But do not slander the pure, comforting joy of Comfort Kuma, a round pink miracle of marketing who got me through middle school, heartbreak, and chronic loneliness. I will die on this hill. Take another angry bite of my disgusting sandwich, still seething in solidarity with the bear, when I feel a soft tap on the back of my neck. Not the shoulder, not the arm, the neck. Why does this read like a school project? Because it might be. This is made for a game jam. This is not a game that you pay for. It's not made by a studio. This is an indie visual novel. So please, made in 2 weeks, I believe. So yeah, don't expect super good quality writing, but I thought it was really funny. And I hope the new update's gonna be funny too. I flinch, nearly choke on a piece of egg and twist around. Get the hell out of my face! I've never seen someone uglier than you! But like, yada yada. We already met this guy.
Sorry to bother you. Are you the tour guide?
Silence. I blink. He smiles, all teeth and sincerity, like a golden retriever with a platinum MX card. Because my day is already ruined, because my ID badge says City Promotions Guest Services from a job I technically still have until they revoke the building pass, and because I am very unemployed now. Are you a tour guide? No, I'm not a tour guide! Leave me the fuck alone! Yeah, if you want to see Julian's route, you're going to have to check out the first video on the YouTube. I'll leave a link in the description, end of the video, top card, whatever, okay? You will find it with MrClockWorks, okay? Okay, I'm really bad with faces. Yeah, not me. Oh, sorry, my mistake. He gives me a sheepish bow and stumbles backward, nearly knocking into a recycling bin. The bin wins. Have a good day. And then he's gone, just like my job, my last paycheck, and my sanity. I sigh, brushing crumbs off my blazer. I've been unemployed for 1 week, and I'm already talking to strangers for entertainment. I should go to the cafe. There's no use in me being around here anymore. I want to have free therapy sessions with underpaid. Okay. Yeah, I actually do really want to have free therapy sessions with underpaid employees. Yeah. That cafe's quiet today. I guess this is where I get my therapy with Comfort Kuma. Can't afford a real therapist, guys. The usual hum of chatter and background music is replaced with something softer, slower. The Comfort Kuma theme, but acoustic. Weirdly soothing. I stir my drink aimlessly, eyes fixed on the cartoonishly large paw print cookie on the plate in front of me. Honestly, there's no better therapy than some good old nostalgia. A shadow passes by the window. I look up and there he is. Comfort Kuma. In full suit, head and all, waving at passerby like he's made of joy and foam. God, I've never seen a more cute, pink, fluffy teddy bear. Then he spots me. He stops mid-wave, tilts his head in that exaggerated mascot way, and waddles up to the window, slowly, carefully, He taps the glass. I blink. He points at me. Then with both paws, he mimics chewing and holds an invisible spoon, then gives a dramatic thumbs up. Oh. I know, right? Cookie's a little stale today. He nods, then gently pats his own chest and gives me 2 thumbs up again. I wave at him, a little awkwardly. Gives one last enthusiastic nod before waddling off down the sidewalk again, arms swinging. Jun appears beside me like a tired ghost. Jun! My favorite character. You two bonding now. What? No, I mean, he's just out there, doing his bear thing. Mm-hmm. He wipes down the counter, not looking at me. I look back at the window. Kuma's still outside, high-fiving a kid and tripping over a flower pot. Kid laughs, so does Kuma. And despite myself, I smile a little. He's kinda... Ayo, what am I gonna say? Stupid, cute, stupidly cute. He's paid to be. I nudge the cookie closer to the edge of the plate. Still, he cheers me up. That's the job. But it feels more than that. Because today, I felt like a deflated balloon in a room full of sharp objects. And somehow a pink bear in the middle of the street made it a little easier to breathe. Pressed my fingers to the glass, watching him stumble after a flying balloon. Got late, and I decided to go home. My apartment is small, slightly cluttered, and smells faintly of instant noodles and office supplies. Suit jacket I wore to my old job is draped over the back of a chair, still wrinkled from sitting on a train station bench too long. Kick off my shoes, toss my bag onto the couch, and collapse face first into a sea of slightly mismatched cushions. Everything hurts. My legs, my back, my ego. How old am I? I roll onto my side, grabbing my phone off the coffee table. I scroll through social media without seeing anything, and I pause on a blurry photo of Comfort Kuma dancing at the cafe. I zoom in. It's me in the background, mid-bite, crumbs in the air. Perfect. Toss the phone aside. I got fake motivated by a mascot bear, and my only hobby is aggressively bonding with a person in a pink suit. My stomach grumbles. I forgot to eat dinner. Shuffle into the kitchen. There's one sad cup noodle left in the cupboard. I boil water while staring at the fridge, where an old magnet holds up a crayon drawing from my childhood. Obsession with bear is real? You like my room? This is like me, but with Pokemon IRL. A smiling pink bear, big bow, star eyes. Guess I'll go to the cafe again tomorrow. I have a problem. The bell over the door jingles again. Jun doesn't even glance up from behind the counter. Welcome back, career crisis. You're not even gonna pretend I'm a new customer? You've had the same. I quit my job over a cartoon bear vibe for 5 days. Not exactly subtle. It was a justified resignation. Sure it was. I slide into my regular seat and pull out a notebook I haven't written in for 3 years. I mostly doodle. A sad little bear, a sandwich, a speech bubble that says, send help. The door jingles again. Comfort Kuma waddles in. Not the cardboard cutout, the real one. Pink, fluffy, smiling forever, and those deeply unsettling eyes. He makes a beeline for me. Kuma stops beside my table and reaches into a bag slung across his fuzzy shoulder. Pulls out a handwritten card. On it, hang in there. You're doing your very best. That's actually really cute. I blink up at him. Kuma nods solemnly, then pulls out a second card. Smile today. You deserve it. Paw print. And a third. Life is rough, but you're tougher. Are you handing out motivational quotes now? Kuma gives a double thumbs up, then gently places a paw on my head and gives a reassuring pat. Man, they're paying this guy to do anything now. This is really cringe. This is making me feel better, honestly. You know, I think it would make me feel better. The absurdity of it all made me laugh. Small, surprised noise I didn't expect from myself. Kuma starts doing a tiny dance, awkward, choppy moves with stubby arms flying. People in the cafe clap. Someone takes a photo. Jun deadpans behind the counter. Congratulations. You've bonded with a sentient marketing strategy. I like him. Jun raises a brow. You're aware he's a grown man in a costume, right? The grown 40-year-old man who's balding and has a beer alcohol problem. Before I can respond, I spot a familiar blonde head in the crowd. Isn't that the guy who somehow convinced himself I was a tour guide? I'm about to wonder how he's even survived this long when he promptly trips over absolutely nothing. Crash! Sound of a loud horn. Screaming. Glass shatters outside. We all jump. Oh my god! I guess if you don't pick Julian, he just fucking dies? Kuma spins towards the door. The music cuts out. That sounded like the parade. Kuma bursts into action, running for the entrance, but trips over a display. No, man. His head hits the floor. His mascot head. It rolls. Literally rolls off. Gasps erupt from the tables around me. And that's when I see him. Wow. Wow. Okay, you're very handsome. I don't believe your hair would be this nice after wearing a mascot helmet like this. I know what they feel like. You'd be sweaty as fuck. That one droplet is not enough. You'd be wet. Under all the foam and fluff is a guy with dark, tousled hair, half a bear print hoodie clinging to his shoulder, and the most deadpan, I can't believe this is my life expression I've ever seen. It is so pretty, by the way. He locks eyes with me, then straightens up, picks up the bear head, and sighs like he's aged 10 years in 5 seconds.
Back door. No.
He's so cute, dude. What the fuck? He's so fucking cute. I love him already, dude. Hey, excuse me? You want to use my back door?
There's
Okay.
a crowd outside with phones. One of them already saw me cry. I need like 5 minutes of invisibility in a paper bag to breathe into.
Why do you need me? Jun casually points to the storage room. Door's open. Good luck, Riku. You know him? I mean, of course he knows him. He works with the guy. Who's Riku? This is usual. You think the bear just wanders in off the street? Yeah, he obviously works here. Riku clutches the bear head tighter.
Aren't you a old customer? Please, help me.
Is this loud enough for you guys, by the way? Or do I need to turn it up? Oh, maybe there is no turn up the volume. Oh, nope, that's as loud as it fucking goes. So, if you need it to go louder, I can do this. He rushes towards the back, leaving a trail of fur and glitter. Go with the guy. What should I do? Ignore the guy? Go with him. I'm just gonna ignore him. No. Let's do the nice stuff first. The voice is pretty soft. I like his voice. It's nice. Julian had a nice voice actor too. Let's go with him. With a resigned sigh, I stand, push my chair back, and follow the trail of stray pink fur. Storage room smells like coffee grounds and lemon cleaner. Riku's already wedged himself into a corner behind some stacked boxes. The mascot head cradled in his lap like a wounded pet. He doesn't look up when I step inside. Riku drags a hand down his face.
Do I look okay?
No, you look like you just lost custody of your bear persona. He lets out a strangled noise, half laugh, half despair, and props the bear head upright on a crate.
You ever have one of those weeks where everything that could go wrong does?
Yeah. Pretty sure I'm on month 3 of that. His shoulders slump.
Oh, great. So we're both disasters.
Both pretty good boy failures, honestly. Pretty much. We lapse into a weird, heavy silence. Through the thin wall, I can hear the muffled commotion outside. People yelling about the parade accident, the cafe bell jingling over and over. I haven't forgotten that Julian just dies. Okay.
I'm not usually like this.
I wonder, did Riku try to save him? Like what?
A grown man hiding behind boxes while reevaluating all my life choices.
I mean, I would do that if I were you. Honestly, you wear it well. You really do. And you're really thick. He finally looks at me. His expression softens, just a little.
You were the one I saw through the window, weren't you? With the stale cookie.
Don't even remind me. Guilty.
I was trying to cheer you up.
It worked. You did. He blinks as if that hadn't occurred to him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. You're just stupidly cute.
You...
He shuts his mouth, flustered. His ears are turning red. Literally. Ladies and gentlemen. This is the face everyone makes when they get complimented, by the way. Every man wishes for this moment. Sorry, that came out weird.
No, it's...
Takes a deep breath, pressing a palm to his face. He's like, you just made my year.
Ah, God, I need to get it together.
Honestly, one small "you're cute" comment to a guy, that's gonna get you through the year, okay? That's gonna get you through a year of depressive ass shit, okay? One little compliment, we're on top of the world. Trust. Want some help escaping?
Like, emotional escape? Or physical escape?
Both? He hesitates, then slowly he nods.
There's a side door in the alley. If we're quick, I can make it out without being mobbed by children demanding hugs.
Oh, this only applies to guys who aren't like super e-boy fuckboys, by the way. They hear that too much and they get very narcissistic over it, okay? Sorry, I had to clarify. Sounds like a plan. Oh, I love his regular outfit. Wait, I love that he keeps the little pin. That's based, by the way. It's based, chat. There's nothing cooler to me than showing off your personal preferences and tastes in your regular everyday outfit. Stop wearing blank t-shirts and hoodies and stuff, okay? I want to see some flavor, okay? I want to see personality in your outfits. Riku sets the bear head back on his hands and pushes himself up. He's taller without all the fluff. He opens the door a crack and peeks out.
The coast looks clear. Are you coming?
Give me a couple minutes, I guess. Sorry. Yeah, let's go. We slip out the side door into the warm night air. The alley is blessedly empty, except for a stray cat rummaging in a bin. Riku walks a few steps ahead.
Thanks for not laughing or filming.
You're welcome, though I can't promise I won't laugh about it later. He huffs out a quiet laugh himself. The sun is bright, reminding me of how early it is.
Fair.
Damn, what time did I go to the cafe at? He stops beside a small hatchback with a faded bumper sticker that says, "Keep calm and bury on." So, you're the person who's been cheering me up every day. He genuinely giggles, shining brightly.
Off the clock. I'm just Riku.
Clock reference? Riku. He looks over, searching my face for something.
And you're...
Oh, clock.
Nice to officially meet you. Without all this.
He gestures to the disassembled mascot parts he's holding. Nice to meet you too. Without crumbs all over my face. Why did you call me here?
I kinda wanted to look cool in front of a loyal customer. Who is kinda really cute.
No way, bro, that you tried to impress me. Damn. Riku rubs the back of his neck, looking away like he regrets every word the second they leave his mouth. Repeat that.
Ugh, forget I opened my mouth.
But I don't want to. There's something about the way he stands there, still holding a piece of the bear head like a shield, that makes my chest feel a little tighter, a little warmer.
I'm holding my decapitated head. Isn't it a little odd?
I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like I've already separated you from the bear. Silence stretches between us. Not uncomfortable, not empty, just quiet. Then I decide I want to try the head on or leave. I feel like this is an ending. I'll come back to this. Let's try the head on. Riku. He turns slightly. Could I try the head on? He stares at me, like he thinks I'm joking. Then slowly, like he's caught between amusement and disbelief, he holds it out.
If you want to experience what it's like to sweat out your soul in 30 seconds, be my guest.
Exactly. I take it from him carefully, fitting it over my head. Yes, I have worn a mascot head before IRL, and it's not fun. Instant warmth. Immediate claustrophobia. My voice echoes inside the foam like I'm shouting into a pillow. Yep. Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
From inside the suit, the world is muffled in pink. I stumble forward. I can't see anything.
You're wearing it backwards.
He gently turns it for me, adjusting the head with expert ease. His hands brush my shoulders, and even through the suit, the touch sends a jolt up my spine. When I finally manage to lift the head off, my hair is a mess and my face is probably tomato red. Riku looks oddly proud.
Not bad. You've got natural mascot energy.
It's okay. Mascot suits are always worth it. But it's not. It's not fun to wear it, but it is fun to wear it. Should I be insulted? He shrugs.
It's a compliment. Weirdly, being a mascot kind of suits you.
That's like when someone says you have a face for radio, by the way. So you're saying I look better when you can't see any of me, right? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. All right, I'm rethinking dating you. We both pause at that.
Thanks for following me, by the way.
You're welcome.
I don't usually do this.
Do what?
Open up, choke around, get unmasked. Literally.
Yeah, well, I think we both had weird weeks. Another pause. Then he says it softly, almost like he doesn't mean for me to hear.
I'm glad you saw me.
My breath catches. I don't know what to say to that. Not really. So I just smile. And maybe, for the first time in a long time, I feel like smiling isn't a lie. Cat meows in the distance, startling us both. Meow.
I should go.
Yeah, me too. I felt as if thunder had struck me when I realized that I was planning to spend the whole day cooped up in the cafe and ranting to the comfort Kuma mascot. No, my cat blocker? Damn. But he's now Riku. Now I won't remember the pink bear, or the cheerful performer, just him. Jun raises a brow when I push open the door again, bell jingling like I've committed a crime. Twice in one day. Should I be concerned? I didn't want to talk to myself in the apartment. So you came here to talk to the bear you now know is a human disaster man? He wasn't that bad. I'm just as bad. It was either that or trauma bond with my rice cooker. Jin slides an espresso towards me. On the house. You look like someone who just got emotionally blindsided by a mascot. I slump into the chair. He said he was glad I saw him. Like, really saw him. That's usually how eyes work. Clock Jr. is so sad. What do you mean? Who's Clock Jr.? Who's that? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean? I throw a napkin at him. He dodges it effortlessly. Jun doesn't ask more. He just goes back to rearranging napkin holders and pretending not to listen. He's gonna talk to the apartment alone. I'm not gonna lie, this is the right choice, and personally, when I was in university, I did that one time, and I'm gonna tell you right now, don't ever do that, okay? Don't ever go home. Do anything but go home. This is a very quick road to doing worse things, okay? That will hurt you in the long run. Go outside. Do literally anything. You're broke, don't matter. Go for a run, okay? That's what I usually did. Always better than going home to talk to yourself in your head and shit. Seriously. I sip my drink slowly, trying not to look at the empty sidewalk outside. The kid presses their face to the window, eyes wide. Their mom drags them away before they can smear the glass with excitement. Still no Kuma. Still no Riku. Why was I waiting for him for so long? He's cheaper than a therapist. You know, he is cheaper than a therapist. No, I miss him. Jingle. The door swings open and there he is. I just saw you, didn't I? Not in the suit, not in costume. Just Riku. Hoodie, mask pulled down. Eyes a little tired, hair a little messy. In his hands, a paper bag with a small, slightly squished cake box inside. He walks past the counter like a ghost, trying not to be seen. You forgot something.
Left the emergency confetti jar.
Not again. This guy's voice kind of reminds me of how Manly Badass Hero speaks, by the way. I thought that was fun. I don't know how to explain it. That little raspiness at the end of the voice. Emergency confetti? Don't worry about it. It's for birthdays only. Not again. Riku stops short when he sees me. His eyes widen like he didn't expect me to still be here.
Oh.
Hey. Hi. He hesitates, then stiffly like it requires a full-body reboot.
I brought you cake.
Why? He looks like he regrets everything.
I panicked. It was a thank you. Or an apology. Or both. It was on sale.
Apology for what? But also, that's really kind of you. That's really cute. And also, what were you going to do once you bought it? Do you even know where I live? He sets the box down. The label says, also, if you do know where I live, that's a little concerning. Limited edition Comfort Kuma Mousse. The bare face is a little lopsided, one eye slightly smooshed. Cute. It looks haunted.
I think so too.
We sit in awkward silence for a beat, then I pick up the tiny plastic spoon and take a bite. It's actually good.
I told the guy at the counter I was getting it for a kid. He asked if I was getting it for my son. I panicked and said yes.
I'm not going for your son. I'm going for your husband. Nothing less, nothing more, okay? You have a son?
He's a bear. His name is Mr. Barrington, and he lives in the storage room.
Base son. I nearly choked on the mousse. Without the costume, he's so... weird in a good way? Weird in a bad way. Cute. Weird in a good way. Riku glances sideways, almost shy.
Don't get used to it.
I want to see Mr. Barrington. Get closer to you. See the limited Kuma merch. Well, that seems weird. Get closer to you. I want to see Mr. Barrington. Yeah. The door creaks as Riku pushes it open. It's not what I expected. Storage room smells faintly like cinnamon and cotton. Stacks of Comfort Kuma plushies line one wall like sleepy guards. PS5 is balanced precariously on a stack of shipping boxes, its cords trailing into a tiny monitor propped on a crate. Blankets have been piled into a makeshift nest in the corner, too neatly folded to be accidental. Men will live like this and see nothing wrong, by the way, and I like it like that, too. A small electric kettle hums on a shelf beside a mug that reads, "Bear with me." This is a plush cushion shaped like Kuma's face. It's been sat on so many times, the smile's worn crooked. No, bro, you're not sitting on Kuma's face. A familiar pink hoodie is draped over the back of a folding chair. The kind that looks like it remembers every time Riku gave up and sighed into it. Is Mr. Barrington your landlord?
Yes. Rent's steep.
Oh no! I snort. He moves past me to a plastic container and lifts the lid. Inside, the Comfort Kuma suit. It's worse for wear. Tear near the shoulder, one ear half detached, glitter embedded in the fabric like battle scars.
It's supposed to be pristine. But the parade's in 2 days, and the repair guy ghosted me. Again.
Again? How many times do you need this repaired, man? He says it lightly, but there's a little crease between his brows. Kind of stress you only notice if you're really looking. Can't you fix it?
I could, if I had the sleep, time, and the will to live.
I feel that. I feel that. Let's delay it longer. He glances at me.
Or help.
Oh. The air feels charged now. Warmer. Like the little flickering lights are watching us with bated breath. Turns back towards the Kuma suit, and I step closer. Too close, maybe. I want to help him. Not like there's anything better to do. Maybe look for a job? Nah, fuck that. And also, maybe I like watching him short circuit. Let's tailor you. Clap my hands together, mock serious. What do I measure first? His booty cheeks. I'm gonna start with cheeks. Very telling. You can tell a lot about a person from squish factor. Yeah, let me squish your booty cheeks. Your booty cheeks are mine.
Not a real measurement.
Oh yeah, they are. Hand them over now. Sit on my hands. Says who? I lightly pinch his cheek. Ooh. He flinches like I've just tasered him with affection, and he splutters out.
What? Why are your hands cold?
It's a storage room, man. Why are your cheeks warm? He looks away so hard I think he sprains his neck. Too real. He turns abruptly, shoulders hunched, face a little too red to be casual.
I changed my mind. You're not allowed to help. You're a menace. A tailoring menace.
Oh, come here, you. You love it.
I'm going to go drown in glitter.
No, it's not edible. Need help with that too?
You're worse than the parade children.
Good, I'm your mega fan. He tries to storm off with dignity, trips over a plushie instead. Riku's still red, but he's pretending he's not, which somehow makes it worse. Or better. He clears his throat, bending over the half-mangled Kuma suit. A thread dangles from one ear. A paw stuffing is peeking out like it's trying to escape the situation.
This was the backup. I didn't even bring the main costume today. Thought I could get away with it.
He picks up a bent zipper with a look of deep betrayal. You're saying this guy has a twin?
Evil twin. This one's cursed. I think a child bit it once.
What? He pauses.
Or maybe I did. It was a long week.
Man, the mascot life is rough, isn't it? I laugh and he glances over. That quiet, fleeting look, like he's memorized the sound. He picks up a pair of scissors and a thread and sets them down in front of me.
You really want to help?
Yeah, I do. I sit across from him on the little couch bench in the back, knees nearly touching. The smell of fabric glue and sweet tea lingers in the air. Outside, the cafe hums faintly with life, but here, it's just me and the bear who saved me both in different ways. Riku patches the paw while I try not to stab myself while threading a needle. Oh my god, I'm terrible at sewing. How did you even learn to sew?
YouTube, forums, loneliness.
Too real, man. A beat. Oh, hello? Excuse me? Just sewing CG. Okay.
I started when I was 13. Made plushies so I'd had someone to talk to.
That's omega cute, but also omega sad. Big Sag. He doesn't say it like it's sad, just honest. Mr. Barrington?
He was the first. His head was 3 sizes too big. Like physically, he couldn't sit upright.
Those are the best plushies, aren't they? Relatable. He finally smiles again. Really smiles. That slow, awkward grin like it's unused muscle.
Then I made Comfort Kuma.
He freezes. Just a second too long. Made? Wait, there's no way you're the creator of Comfort Kuma.
I mean, I made a Comfort Kuma. Like
Oh, okay.
a plush. When I was a kid. It wasn't official or anything. Just my version.
Okay, I was gonna be like, you're the creator of my mascot? Ah. I go back to threading the needle, though my eyes flick back to him. He looks way too focused on the paw patch, like it personally offended him. I was gonna be like, no way your story is that you came up with Comfort Kuma and sold the idea for like a pitiful amount of money, and now you just work for the company that you sold it to. That's really cute, actually.
It was kind of messed up. The ears were uneven.
Bazinga.
One arm
Howdy.
was backwards,
Oh,
but he smiled a lot.
that's cute.
The reason I'm fixing the suit so much is there's a parade in 2 days. Big one. Press coverage, Mascot racing the local mayor. June bet money.
Jun bet money? What? Jun? You're racing a mare?
He has asthma, I have foam feet. It's even.
Damn. For educational purposes, Tokyo's actual mayor is Yuriko Koike? I don't know how to say her name. Who is a woman without asthma. This is a fictional story, remember that. He looks at the patch suit. The seams are better, but not parade-worthy.
If I don't fix this in time, I'll have to wear the spare. The cursed one.
Oh.
And I'll let people down.
The cursed one. Oh, okay. We won't let that happen. Okay, then, good luck. No. We're gonna go for the good ending first. Bad endings last. We won't let that happen. Ike. Iko. The romanization's a little off on that one. Okay. He blinks.
Oui.
We're tailoring partners now, remember? Koike. I don't think that helped. He exhales like he's been holding his breath since I walked in.
Okay. Then you're officially part of Project Kuma Parade. Do Not Die Edition.
Based. We love Kuma. We're big fans of Kuma. Bartolomeo Kuma. He holds out a pink thimble like it's a sacred oath. Press my finger into it. We're gonna make one bear of a comeback.
Why did I choose you?
What? By the time I get home, there's glitter on my sleeves, faux fur in my bag, and thread stuck to the bottom of my shoe. I shut the door behind me and lean against it. What the hell is my life? A beat of silence. Then I laugh. Out loud. Because apparently, I'm now the co-captain of a fake Bears mascot comeback tour, armed with a pink thimble and a deeply repressed mascot designer. I take off my shoes and shuffle towards the kitchen, where a sad cup of instant noodles awaits its fate. The water boils, I dump the powder in, stare at the crayon drawing still on the fridge door, comfort Kuma, smiling like the world doesn't suck. You'd like him. He's a disaster, but a good one. That's what people say about me. I eat it alone, close the lights, and go to sleep. The morning sun slices through the blinds like an unpaid electric bill. I groan, roll over, and accidentally elbow my phone off the nightstand. It clatters like karma. I stare at the ceiling. New day, new regrets. Same jobless bear enthusiast energy. Still, something feels different today. I think I fell asleep smiling. Cafe smells like fresh bread and pretty pink sparkles. Jun's behind the counter, already judging me with his eyes. He doesn't even look up when I walk in. How is he judging me with his eyes then? Your little boyfriend's in the back. He's not my boy, really? He crawled in around 6 a.m., mumbling something about emergency repair sequences. Hasn't left the storage room since. Jun gestures vaguely towards the back. Take him tea, or he'll forget hydration exists. I open the door quietly. The lights are dim, but Riku's already hunched over the Kuma suit. Half of it spread across the floor like the aftermath of a plush crime scene. He's in a hoodie again, sleeves pushed up, hair fluffed from sleep, a pencil dangles behind one ear. He startles when I speak. Jun says you're banned from dehydration.
I drank tea this morning.
That's not enough. From a flower vase? He doesn't answer. Suspicious. I hand him the drink. He takes it like it's a reward for survival.
Thanks.
He pulls up the stitched sleeve. It's neat, but definitely not stage ready.
I thought I had it, but it's too thick to sew here. My little machine can't handle the padding.
So, what now?
I might need your help.
Don't you... I feel like they don't make machines that big, do they? Unless they're, like, industrial sized.
June banned me from using the cafe outlets.
Yeah, you gotta hand sew that sucker, don't you? Seriously?
I need an outlet to fix the suit up. And yesterday night, when you went home, I used up too much wattage, and the lights went out. In the middle of June's special latte pours.
Excuse me, what is Jun's special latte pours? He fumbles over his words, and I could really tell how sincere this was the first time he spoke that much. Let's take you to my apartment. Hell yeah, let's go. Let's get you to my house. Hey, yo. We end up on the late afternoon train heading towards my apartment. The car is mostly empty. Just a salaryman snoring against the window and a kid chewing very pointedly at a rubber giraffe. Riku clutches the mascot arm like it's going to bolt. You look nervous.
I'm going to a stranger's house with a practically dismembered bear. There's no normal way to feel about that.
I mean, we're adults. Nobody's gonna look. We're adults. We do whatever the hell we want. Riku exhales through his nose. Almost a laugh. He tugs his hood further over his face like that'll save him.
Your
Romantic.
place isn't haunted, right?
No. I like to call it the sex cave, though. I do not call my home the sex cave, okay? Sorry. I'm sorry. I unlock the door and push it open. Tossing my... Yeah. I call it the dungeon. Tossing my keys into the bowl by the shoe rack. Home sweet shoebox. Riku steps inside slowly, eyes scanning the space, and then he stops, blinks. There are Comfort Kuma plushies on the bed, a Comfort Kuma flower pot holding flowers, a rug underneath with Comfort Kuma's dumb little embroidered face, a light bulb, a sticker on the fridge, a pink bean-shaped cushion, and he squints, a miniature frame print of Comfort Kuma drinking tea. Turns to me slowly.
Did I just walk into a fan shrine?
No, this is my house. I freeze mid-shoe removal. Yeah, I can explain.
There's a magnet that says Comfort Kuma's my emotional support cryptid.
And? So what? It was a gift.
You printed it yourself. It says your name on the bottom corner.
Someone commissioned the art for me. Okay, it was a self-gift. He just keeps staring, not in judgment, more like disbelief. Or awe.
This is so weird.
No. You live in a storage room with a bear named Mr. Barrington. Also, by the way, you're trapped in my room. You're the next piece of memorabilia, okay? Nobody's gonna believe me when I say I have the mascot in my house.
Yeah, but you give weekly monologues to a faux mascot like it's your therapist.
And don't act like you're better, Riku. Okay, that's fair.
You told me about your old boss. The one who ate pudding with his hands.
Wait, did I actually just talk to the bear? Did he actually just used to sit with me and listen to me rant? Is that legitimately what... Wait, I actually used to just rant to this guy, and he would just sit there and listen. Oh, he's a keeper. He's a keeper. I could hear a hint of fondness in his voice. Oh my god, I did.
And your failed poetry blog. And how your 5th grade crush rejected you with a sticker chart.
I never confessed. Stop.
I could probably write your memoir at this point.
Memoir. I throw a pillow at him. He ducks. He stands in the middle of the room, holding the bare arm like it's a bouquet of cursed roses. You can sit.
Where?
Literally anywhere. It's not a museum. The couch won't bite. He sits. Couch groans a little. Riku flinches like it personally insulted him. You okay?
I think your couch just, judged me.
Yeah, Tubby. You get used to it. No, I'm kidding. I bring over a small sewing kit and a drink, setting them on the coffee table between us. He watches me kneel down and start prepping thread. How many of you guys have old couches in your house that make so much noise? I remember having this one couch when I was a kid that you could literally just push on it and would go So terrible, man. And I used to sneak downstairs to play video games in the living room, and my parents would just know right away what I'm doing because as soon as I sat down on the couch, luckily my parents were lazy and they still allowed it.
You don't have to do this.
Oh, wait. Okay, no, I read this.
You don't have to do this, you know.
In your house, you can't date the items, but they will judge you. Oh, no. Bed is super creaky? Damn. That just makes all the sex you have on it even better. I know. I'm just that selfless.
You're weird.
Never had a squeaky couch? I always forget that cat is, rich. What the fuck? I'm weird? Only for you. Riku's ears turn pink. He tries to hide it by adjusting his sleeve, but I see it. I grin. I'm not, what? No, it's called a joke, cat. It's fine. I'm just... People can have not squeaky couches. It's okay. You blushing?
No, it's just hot in here.
Okay, take off all your clothes. Sure, let me just take off all my clothes. I reach forward to grab the bear's arm and accidentally brush his fingers. Riku jolts like I tasered him.
Hey!
Okay, well, that's kind of rude. I don't have the
I'll finish
cheese
stitching
touch.
the shoulder. You don't have to help with this part.
You're right, I don't. I stay exactly where I am, leaning my chin into my palm as I watch him thread the needle. His fingers are steady and precise. Probably sewed half the merch by hand.
You're staring.
You're cute. He goes red again, ignores me. Hey, do the voice.
What voice?
Do the roar. Do the roar. You know what voice. The Shrek one. The Comfort Kuma TM voice. The very nice to meet you one. He goes absolutely still.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm in jeans and a hoodie. Not the time.
He's like, I have to activate Riz mode. But I need emotional support. What if I'm sad?
Then I will text you an inspirational quote.
Riku.
Don't make me.
I'll set it as my alarm. I gotta see what this one says. I'll set it as my alarm.
Oh, you're evil.
No, I'm just lonely and unemployed, and being held hostage by my own merch addiction. Help me cope. He groans softly and hides his face in the half-stitched sleeve. I hear a muffled...
Very nice to meet you.
I didn't save that. Can you say that one more time for my phone? Louder. With feeling.
Very nice to meet you.
No! Wow. He's risen us up. He immediately buries his face into the fabric pile.
If you ever tell anyone about this, I'm revoking your plush privileges.
That wasn't even like a good mascot voice, if I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's like creepy if you heard that coming out of the mascot. That implies I had them to begin with. But it's cute when he says it.
Different versions of me in hat form.
And? Sounds like obsession.
I'm starting to think you're the weirdo. Not me.
Uh-huh. The sewing's mostly done. The bear suit lies draped across the back of a chair, stitched and safe. Riku sits cross-legged on the floor, sipping the tea I made earlier, this time not from a flower vase.
I'm really scared about this whole thing.
It'll be over soon. You don't have to get out there. It'll be I don't know what to say. Both of these aren't really great answers, but it'll be over soon. Lights are dim. It's quiet now. Only the faint buzz of the fridge and the hum of the city outside my window. I glance at him. He's looking at one of my shelves. What?
You have the limited edition Winter Comfort Kuma with the earmuffs.
Yeah, he's a super fan too. Of course I do. He sits next to Tax Season Kuma. What? Riku's lips twitch, but then his gaze lingers.
You really like him, huh?
I mean, the fact that you knew the exact name of the figure makes me think that you really like him too. He got me through some weird times. Those dumb quote cards, they actually helped. I pause. Why? Riku's voice is soft. Careful.
Just wondering what it's like. Seeing something and not knowing where it came from.
You mean like Comfort Kuma?
Yeah.
Another beat. He fiddles with the edge of his sleeve. Then...
It was me.
What?
I made him.
You are the creator! I called it, didn't I? I blink.
The designs, the backstory, the idea. I pitched it years ago.
No, dude, no.
John's brother said, sure, whatever.
And now Jun and his brother
And
rip him off.
somehow it worked. People actually liked it.
Well, I love it. You're Comfort Kuma's dad?
Please never say it like that again.
You're Comfort Kuma's daddy? Why didn't you tell me? He hesitates, then with a quiet exhale. He did tell me, by the way.
It's stupid. But Kuma was always the one who could say what I couldn't. People don't really listen to me. But they'd listen to him. So I stayed inside the suit.
Damn. A pause.
It was easier that way.
You made something that helps people. That helped me. Riku looks down at his tea. His voice is barely a whisper now.
I just wanted people to feel a little less alone.
Soft silence settles between you. Maybe, the version of him without the suit isn't so different after all. Quiet, kind, and just as good at hugging sadness out of people. Wait, but like, how are you not rich, man? This is like a super famous, like, character. Did you just sell your rights and everything? Did he actually just sell all of his rights to this character? No royalties, no nothing. Just straight up got ripped off by Jun's brother. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they sell all these different types of merch, you know they're selling a bunch of it. Okay. Wait, was it?
I just want to pee.
Okay, wait. You do that already. You do that, even without the fluff. His eyes flick up to meet yours. Surprised, touched, just a little pink at the ears again.
Thanks.
No problem, man. We ended up walking to a nearby convenience store together because neither of us wanted to admit we were hungry. For a second, my brain refuses to process it. And then I remember. Riku Hoshino, Comfort Kuma dad. Next to me. Still can't believe you're him.
You say that like I'm Beyonce.
You basically are. You're Comfort Kuma's actual creator. I've cried over the plushies you've designed.
Should I sign your arm?
I swear to God, I will start sobbing on the sidewalk. I nudge him playfully with my shoulder. He shifts, caught between pretending to be cool and trying not to smile. I duck into the combini. It's quiet, the kind of place that smells like overworked air conditioning and instant curry. I grab drinks. Riku disappears into the snacks aisle and comes back with 2 bear-shaped rice crackers. He holds one up.
They licensed this without asking me.
Damn! Okay, well you're gonna have to copyright strike them. You gonna sue?
I bought 6 packs last week. I'm weak.
I mean, you could fake sue them and just ask them for royalties. I grin and grab one too. As we walk back, sipping drinks and sharing silent commentary on passing pigeons and increasingly cursed storefront signs, the evening feels good. Cafe is quiet, washed in a soft amber glow that leaks through the windows like warm tea. Tables are mostly empty, chairs flipped up at odd angles like they're already halfway into sleep mode. Although you can't get them all, right? Comfort Kuma's suit sits on the counter like a deflated myth, arms draped dramatically, head tilted just enough to look mildly disappointed in us. Riku circles it with surgical focus, poking at seams and muttering things like torso integrity compromised and possible frosting contamination. You're talking about it like it's a bomb.
Worse. It's got fur and brand recognition.
I want to know some things. Riku's publicity is Comfort Kuma's creator. About the mare race. His relationship with Jun. I want to know all these things, so I might reload the game, but let's just go from the top. How are you, not famous right now for creating Comfort Kuma?
Would you get photocards of me like a K-pop idol if I were to be famous?
If you stood next to Comfort Kuma, yes.
Just kidding. Kuma isn't about me. It's supposed to be for people who need it. Not some weird ego project.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't really know why we would ask that.
I feel content enough with making him.
Yeah, true, but you probably want credit at least. Okay, good, we do get... Okay, about the mare race. I'm so confused about the mare race. To begin with...
It's a tradition for Comfort Kuma to hand the mare Daifugo, and then lead the kids' parade.
Oh. And that isn't questionable.
Tokyo's a very weird place. There's Nakisuma Matsuri, where sumo wrestlers purposely try to make babies cry. Kanamara Matsuri, the penis festival where people celebrate penis-shaped objects.
Hell yeah. Japan's gay, and we love it. Okay, I think I get it. You can stop now. His relationship with Jun? How did you and Jun know each other?
His parents gave him and his brother their cafe to continue the business.
Oh, it's their cafe.
Jun's brother agreed with my proposals of making the cafe Comfort Kuma themed, and then ran away to a cave in Nepal or something.
What?
So I got stuck with Jun.
What? Ran away in a cave? He doesn't speak much. He hasn't since the last round of questions. He glances at me just once, then packs away his kit in silence. But how much do you and Jun make? Or does the brother make it all?
I get that,
What?
This is all complicated.
Hi, Astolfo.
Sorry for involving you.
I care, even if you don't believe it. I'm here for Comfort Kuma. No! I'm gonna say I'm here for you. I care, man. I'm too deep in it now. I'm too deep in that Comfort Kuma mascot outfit. I reach for the scarf, folding it neatly. Even now, the suit smells faintly of cinnamon and detergent. Familiar and strange at the same time.
Padding's holding. I think we're ready for the real thing.
Honestly though, chat, like I've never imagined doing it with a dude inside of a mascot outfit, but you know, now I'm thinking about it, so I gotta see this to the end. He sounds tired, but not drained. More like finished with the puzzle. Riku's living in the back rooms and says he doesn't need to get money for being the creator. Bro's being tortured in the back rooms. Jun sticks his head out from the kitchen, drying a mug with far too much aggression. Hey, mascots. It's 7:30. You've been bickering over fluff for 2 hours. Go outside, touch air, or I'm banning you both. I like Riku's pink hoodie. Me too. Yeah, I really like his jacket too.
This is bearphobic.
Live your truth, be the furry you are. No. So you guys are misunderstanding. You think it's 2 mascots going at it? That's weird. Not very good. It doesn't even feel good. No. I'm thinking doing the act in public in the mascot suit. Like 2 people in one suit. Like, it has nothing really to do with the actual mascot suit. Like, we could be in a Gundam for all I care. That's just the fantasy I'm going with here. Do you understand now? And yes, this is a very freaky moment, okay? Well, what would be the point otherwise? Don't be bear-phobic, chat. That's it. I'm banning the bear, too. No. Ah! You would do it. Outside, the city glows in sleepy oranges and soft purples. The streetlights hum faintly. A cat lounges on the seat of a scooter nearby, blinking slowly like it knows secrets. If you want it to be, that can be the art you're getting. We walk side by side, the silence easy, a little tired, a little warm. I could walk you home if you want.
Technically, this is my walk home. The cafe storage room.
I stop. I'm still very curious why you live there.
It's close to work.
It is work. You were literally rolling in Kuma money.
I spend it on fabric. And tea. And weird gotcha bears. Real estate's a scam anyway.
Wait, you do make the money. You just spend it all on more of the bear? Don't you get it for free? This is like when I read about the author of One Piece saying he spent like literal thousands of dollars on card packs of his own card game for One Piece. I laughed so hard and I was like, they don't just give you the cards, bro. You gotta pay yourself? Damn. We both laughed, the sound echoing gently between shuttered storefronts. The cat watches us from its perch, tail flicking. We find a bench just off the path, half lit by a crooked street lamp. The cat from before trails us, then hops beside Riku like it was invited. It immediately curls into a loaf on his lap. He doesn't move, just strokes its head with the same slow gentleness he used on the bear suit.
I always liked walking at night. Less people. Less noise.
Being serious for a second, by the way, I can totally believe he spends all of his money on gotcha bears and the bear suit, because I know I once read that furry suits can cost up in the big thousands. Like I heard like an average like furry suit, if you want like the full suit and to look like okay, it's like 10K or more, and that's like USD. And this guy's breaking his constantly. So, yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, I can believe it.
Like the world forgets to perform a bit.
Yeah, it is a big damn. A pause, then quieter.
I think that's why I like the Kuma shirt, too. No one expects anything smart or cool from a bear.
Damn.
You just exist.
I didn't know you were a
And
bear.
That's enough.
I thought you were an otter at most. I was not doing furry research, okay? I swear to God, okay? I was talking to people, okay? I may not be a furry, but there's a lot of freaky people in my chat, okay? You learn a lot of things. I ain't got no hate in my heart for the furries, okay? I'm willing to talk to them. You're smart and cool. You're cute when you're sincere. Yeah, that. Riku stiffens like he's buffering.
You shouldn't say things like that. I might think you really meant it.
Yep. I shift a little closer. Our hands brush. I should, touch his sleeve, touch his sleeve, touch his sleeve. Wait, save? I have no more saves, so touch his sleeve. Riku looks down like he's been touched by divinity.
If you do that again, I might hold your hand and never recover.
Do it again. He turns red and mutters something incomprehensible. The same cat from before hops onto the bench like it's clocking in for work. Clock reference? Without hesitation, it curls up in Riku's lap.
It likes me.
Based. I do. You're a bear. It probably thinks you're warm and emotionally complex. Riku gently pats its head.
We're bonding.
So cute. Did I tell you guys my first cat literally was just a stray that walked into my house and then just started cuddling with me? This is literally what happened, and then I just kept it. I was just like, okay, you're mine now. It didn't leave for like a couple days. And then when it wanted to leave, we just closed the door. Sudden drizzle. Oh no.
Don't worry.
It's
I
okay,
always
it's
carry
okay.
an umbrella.
We fed him. Or her. We fed her. And she's good. She still lives with my parents. And she doesn't try to leave anymore. Beautiful way to get a cat. The cat distribution system is quite kind. Don't worry, I always carry an umbrella. He produces a compact, suspiciously bare print umbrella and opens it with a snap. That has ears.
Everything I own has ears.
Based. Cat food is so expensive. I don't know. Relatively, I guess it's like a little expensive. Not really too bad though. I don't know. How fat is your cat? How fat is your fucking cat, I guess? I mean, because my cats eat so like, we try to feed our cats like wet and dry food, and I'm gonna tell you right now, my cats literally eat only half of a pack of wet food a day, and we feed them a quarter. Like, basically, we feed them, I have 2 cats right now, we feed them a quarter in the morning and a quarter for dinner. And then they'll eat a little bit of hard food throughout the day. One of them eats more than the other, though. He's a fatty. That's Udon. We duck under it together, brushing elbows as we walk towards the train station. Cat meows once and darts off into the night. And then we also just buy in bulk. So, yeah, when you buy in bulk, it's a lot cheaper. The station buzzes gently with vending machine glow and the sound of announcement echoing down the platform. We don't say much.
So, bye.
It's probably like maybe like, if I'm being honest, every like 2 weeks, maybe it's like $40, I guess, for food. I honestly think the sand is more expensive. Yeah, tomorrow's the big day.
Don't forget to come by.
I wake up to the faint buzz of my phone and the distant screech of a neighborhood crow yelling at a power line. Sunlight cuts through the curtains and strips. My arms ache a little from yesterday's accidental crash course in Mascot suit repair. My brain aches more from the memory of Riku turning pink with our hands when our hands touch. I flirted with a man holding a bear head. What is my life? Based! I shuffled towards the bathroom like a zombie, and then autopilot through brushing my teeth, only fully waking up halfway through staring into my own mirror like I've seen things. Things with plush limbs and emotional baggage. Cafe's already unlocked when I get there. I step inside to find Riku sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by safety pins, extra fluff, and what looks like 3 different types of daifuku. What the fuck is daifuku? Cat's a prima donna. She only eats the expensive food and rejects the cheaper food. She knows. It's because you started feeding your cat the expensive food, man. You should, to be fair, you should feed your cat like a middle ground, because you know what, you're right, there was like really cheap cat food, and I do believe that stuff isn't good for your cat. It definitely makes them fatter faster, for sure, and I doubt it's good for them. Like, I doubt it has the nutrients they actually need. And then on the opposite end, you can buy, I've seen cat food bags and shit, and the cans and shit, that cost like upwards of like $50 to the equivalent. I can buy like a medium priced bag for like the same, for like twice the size, for like 25. So there are very big ranges on cat food. I don't know why. My biggest thing is when we bought the expensive stuff, we only buy it when we had like coupons. So look out for cat food coupons. You get them sometimes at like, you know, PetSmart and shit. Okay, Comfort Kuma, fully repaired, sits upright on the counter like it's judging him. Should I be worried you're feeding the bear before yourself?
He's a growing symbol of public joy. He needs sugar.
He doesn't even look up, just holds out a stick of Mitarashi Dango without question. I take it. Oh, Dango! I always want to try that. Mochi covering either fruits or cream or filling to make a little ball of yummy sweetness. Oh, thanks, cat. You slept here again?
June threatened to turn off the heating if I left a single pin in the espresso grinder. I stayed for Kuma's safety.
Oh, and yours?
Debatable.
So, big day today. You versus the mayor.
It's not a real versus. It's more of a procession. He walks 5 steps, I walk 10, then I give him a daifuku, and we pose for photos.
Oh, that's so cute. Cheap cat food is 50%. I don't know why, but my cats fucking love the cheap stuff. All my cats have always loved the cheap stuff. That's like the funniest thing. So, you know, I always just do the middle ones. You know, we just buy like I think we buy IMs. I'm pretty sure that's what we buy. And our cats get like hairballs, so we give them hairball control food. And they eat a lot of it, so they like it at least. And I don't think it's that bad. So I buy the IMs. There used to be something, whenever it's on sale or like we had coupons, we would go to the PetSmart, and there was like super freaking expensive bags of cat food there. And I would buy them sometimes. You know, and I would give them that like really healthy stuff for them like once in a while. But not often, because if you're paying for that stuff, it's way too expensive. Random cat rant. Learn about your cats. If you're a cat owner and maybe your parents are doing it all, you know, help out your parents. You know, learn a little bit. It helps to learn how to take care of your pets, you know? It's not real verses. It's more of a procession. Okay, yeah. You say that like it isn't the weirdest sentence anyone said this week.
Last year's parade included a clown who juggled daikon radishes, and a child who tried to arm wrestle the mayor. I'm the normal one.
I think the arm wrestling child is normal. I look at him, sitting on the floor, surrounded by plush limbs and sugar. Sure, let's go with that. Jun pokes his head out from the back kitchen. You've got 30 minutes before the organizers show up. Better get changed.
Yeah, right.
Hi, Gabio. Gabby. He stands slowly, brushes lint off his hoodie, and reaches for the bear suit. It almost feels reverent, like putting on armor, the good kind. Fluffy pastel armor with a star-eyed expression. What's good, guys? We're playing a visual novel about a boy failure in a mascot suit, and we helped him out a lot. And now we're gonna rizz him. He pauses halfway into the suit and stares at, and glances at me.
You coming? Right?
Such a weird question, but okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one, okay? Not enough time. Obviously. Who else is gonna make sarcastic comments and hand you daifuku mid-stride?
Hey.
Oh, did you say hey with Riz? Yeah?
Thanks. For yesterday. And today. And just existing, I guess.
No problem, man. Hi, SC Gout, by the way. Are you getting sentimental because the suit's halfway on?
No, I'm sentimental because you keep saying nice things when
He
I
told
least
me
expected.
to. He looks away, cheeks tinting just a little. I should stop doing that, huh?
Don't.
See?
Please don't.
He just told me please don't. Okay, man, I'll get back to it. For my chatter's sake, I'm gonna stop doing that sound effect of punching my hand, okay? Put the bear hat on, or I'm leading the parade myself.
Okay, Boss Bear.
He snaps the head into place. Showtime.
Let's go win Tokyo's heart.
He's so cute. Streets are alive. Streamers hanging from lampposts like festive laundry. Okay, well, I hope I'm not one of them. Kids wave cardboard cutouts of Comfort Kuma, and someone's blasting a techno remix of the Kuma theme from a speaker that definitely shouldn't be that loud. I stand on the sidewalk clutching a little paper fan someone handed me. It says, "Go Kuma!" in glitter pen. He appears. Comfort Kuma. Full suit. Perfect posture. waddling slightly, like a prince of pastel foam. Riku moves with surprising grace. Wait until you know that we're actually living in 1987. The bite of 87! Waving like a benevolent plush overlord. The kids scream like he's a pop idol. A toddler throws him a flower. This is unreasonably powerful for a bear with a soft tummy. The mayor, a stiff man with a sash that says, Civic Glory is Friendship, approaches with his entourage. Riku stops in front of him and performs the ancient sacred ritual, handing him a daifuku. The mayor bows, Kuma bows, the crowd cheers like they've just witnessed world peace. Then Riku does a spin. Not a graceful one. More like a slow, careful turn because the suit doesn't allow full range rotation. But the kids go wild anyway. Someone throws confetti, a grandma shouts, I love you, Kuma! I think he just became legally in charge of the city. He waddles past where I'm standing. Our eyes meet. Well, eye holes meet. I see the faintest glimmer behind the foam. And then he stumbles. Not a full trip, just a very controlled wobble as someone bumps into him from the side. He adjusts, recovers, and throws both paws up in a triumphant, I meant to do that pose. The crowd roars. Jun, standing behind me in a staff but unwilling hoodie, mutters, This is a cult. You're all in a bear cult. I love Jun. Best character. The parade noise fades behind us, muffled by the narrow buildings and flickering signs of a nearby alley. A soft breeze dances between vending machines and stacks of recycling bins. Cat watches from a rooftop, perfectly unimpressed. Riku pulls me gently into the shadowed corner between the cafe and the neighboring shop.
I need a second.
I need that hoodie too. Mascot cooldown break.
More like a full system reboot.
Turns his back to me, tugging at the Velcro seams and hidden clasps, the fluffy pink bulk slumping a little with each unfastened piece. His shoulders rise and fall with a deep breath. Why are you wearing a hoodie under that, though, and a jacket? With practiced movements, he peels the suit off like a second skin, revealing a slightly sweat-damp but still cozy casual outfit underneath. A faded pink bear print tee with a brown sweater draped over. His hair is mussed. His face is flushed from heat, not embarrassment this time. He exhales, free. You survived.
Barely. Parade's worse than cardio.
Then, without warning, he turns to me, holding the oversized comfort Kuma had in both hands.
Hey, hold still.
What's happening? What? Gently lowers the head onto me. The inside is warm. Smells faintly like cinnamon, detergent, and him. Everything goes soft and pink around the edges. Riku, I can't see anything. I'm blind.
That's the point.
He steps closer. What are you doing? I can't see, but I feel it. The air shifts. Close. Careful. A heartbeat's distance. Bro! No! There's no way. He's kissing the fucking helmet, but not me, bro. Riku, when I get my hands on you, you son of a bitch. Soft kiss lands against the plush muzzle of the bear head, right where the mouth would be. Light, deliberate. Did you just kiss the bear?
I kissed the person inside the bear.
No, you did not. You kissed me in a suit.
Romantic, right?
Debatable.
I thought it was charming. Dramatic.
No.
Symbolic.
Damn, he really loves me only when I'm in the suit. Of what?
My complete emotional instability.
You're in love with the bear, not me. At least you're self-aware. He gently lifts the head back off, revealing my very confused, very flustered face. Riku's expression is unreadable for a second, then cracks into the tiniest, most mischievous grin.
Just wanted to see if I can get away with it.
Did you?
I guess we'll find out.
The end. Oh! Thanks for playing! Wow, that was so sudden. Okay, I know that the developers wanted to rush the second route because they couldn't make it for the game jam, but wow, that was really quick. That was extremely fast of an ending. I mean, that's great. I mean, we definitely rizzed them. We definitely got with them, so that's good. I was just hoping for a little bit more. Julian's route definitely feels a little more like all together. But let's see what other endings we can grab. Let's see what other endings we can nab. Go to here. Yeah, I'm going to start hitting the skip button. So please, if you want to see the full game, check out from the beginning. Okay, but we're going to be hitting the skip button and going for the bad endings, I guess. I want to meet Sea Hotter guys. Okay, well, damn. He's stupid. He's paid to be. Okay. He's really cringe. No, I'm gonna be mean. The absurdity of it all made me laugh. A small surprise noise I didn't expect for myself. Oh, wait, that's the same. Okay. Who's Riku? Who's Riku? You think the bear just wanders in off the street? Okay. Ignore the guy. There's a pause.
Right. That makes sense.
No, he asked for my help and I just ignored him. He doesn't look angry, just resigned. He finishes packing up, nods politely, and slips out the side door with the suit in hand. It's the day of the parade. I push open the cafe door. Jun's already behind the counter, sipping something black enough to wake the dead. Riku around. Jun doesn't bother looking up. He left early. Said he didn't need help anymore. My stomach sinks. You two fight or something? No, I don't think so. Jun raises an eyebrow but doesn't press. Wait, what? What? Crowds line the streets. Camera flashes. Kids wave paper flags. The mayor sweats through his suit in 4K. Comfort Kuma appears. Fully suited. Perfect posture. Immaculate bow. Hands the Daifuku to the mayor with a practiced flourish. Leads the kids' parade with a pink messiah. Everyone cheers. Wow, he didn't need me at all. But behind the oversized head, I see no bounce in his steps. No tiny wave towards the cafe. No glance towards me. I let him down. The cafe's nearly closed. Chairs flipped. Jun cleaning mugs with the mood of a man scraping barnacles off a ship. He sees me, then wordlessly slides a small envelope across the counter. I open it. Inside is a Comfort Kuma thank you sticker, the kind they give to kids on birthdays. And a note, inked neatly, no flourishes. Thanks for helping with the suit. N.R. No emoji, no extra line, no nothing. Slump onto the couch. The TV plays footage of the parade on repeat. Comfort Kuma waving, dancing, hugging a balloon child. That's kind of fucked up because I didn't help him at all. Muted cheers. The thank you sticker lies on the coffee table, next to my cold drink and a crayon drawing from childhood. Comfort Kuma with wobbly arms and starry eyes. Yeah, me too, Kuma. The end. Thanks for playing. Oh, that's such a bad ending, bro. That's such a bad ending. Okay, wait, let's go back to that one. What should I do? Oh, I can't even click on that one. Go with him. Okay, it doesn't even work if nothing happens. Thank you, Daniel, for nutting on the bear. Okay, let's skip. You didn't.
Yeah, I knew it.
Let's just be mean to him. He looks slightly dejected. Takes a deep breath, pressing a palm to his face.
God, I need to get it together.
Yeah, you do. Okay, skip. I decide I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Of course. Sorry for holding you up.
Yeah, no worries. He looks away and I immediately feel guilty.
Thanks for following me, by the way.
You're welcome.
I don't usually do this.
Do what?
Open up, choke around, get unmasked. Literally.
Yeah, well, I think we both had weird weeks. Okay, I'm gonna hit skip again. Why was I waiting for him for so long? Wait, still no Riku, no Kuma. I miss him. He's cheaper than a therapist. Jingle. Okay, I'm gonna skip again. It's so mean, dude. It's so mean. It's so mean. No, I don't have any more save slots. Okay, I'll go 1. Yeah, overwrite number 1. Okay, weird in a bad way. Riku glances sideways, almost shy.
Don't get used to it.
Ending on the bad ends? I know, I know. I want to... See Mr. Barrington, get close to you. See the limited Kuma merch. Sure, that one. Okay, that's the same. Skip. Do you live here? You live here.
Define live.
Do you sleep here?
Yes.
Okay. He moves past. Okay. Let's just touch his shoulders. Shoulders, very important. Parade leaders need excellent posture.
That's not...
Shh, science. Slide a hand gently over his shoulder. He stiffens instantly like I just hit a pause button.
Are you always like this?
No. He chokes. What? Kind, helpful, brilliant with thread.
Distracting.
Oh. That's not a no. His eyes are bright pink. He turns abruptly, shoulders hunched. Face a little too red to be casual.
I changed...
Okay. Oh. We won't let that happen. Okay, then good luck. No, that's so mean. I'm gonna say, okay, then good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Wait, good luck? I'm dragging you down with me.
What?
Okay. Then you're officially part of Project Kuma Parade.
Wait, he just
Do not die edition.
He forces you to work with him? Oh no, dude. You can't even get out of it. You're locked in. He's locked you in. Let's clock in, bros. Okay, skip. Okay, I'm gonna say he's not my boyfriend. Okay, that's the same. Okay, that's the same. Definitely somewhere else. Yes. I'm gonna overwrite that save. Definitely somewhere else.
Somewhere else? Where?
Oh, right, I don't have anything but my apartment, and this is too embarrassing to do in a public space. Okay. Yeah, I am. I am fucking weird. What about it?
I'll finish stitching the shoulder.
This says nothing!
You don't have to help with this part.
Wait, you just ignored that I said I'm weird? That's so... Okay, well, skip. Okay, you haven't stabbed yourself yet. Just surprised you haven't stabbed yourself yet.
I'm trained.
In what? Bear surgery? Riku rolls his eyes, but he's biting back a smile. Hey, do the roar. Do the voice, do the voice. No, it's the same. Okay. Please, please, please.
Oh, you're evil.
No, I'm just lonely and unemployed and being held hostage by my own merch addiction. Help me cope, please. No, skip. Be over soon. You don't have to get out there. Let's try that one. Maybe that's a different ending. You don't have to get out there. What if you just don't go? Riku blinks at me from behind the disassembled Kuma suit like I just handed him a golden excuse.
You're serious?
I mean, it's not illegal to not go to a parade, right? He stares at the bear's empty head, then slowly lies back on a crate like he's made the most important decision of his life.
I'll just live in the storage room now.
Oh, okay. With the syrup bottles.
They understand me.
No. Time passes. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. Jun eventually stops yelling. Probably because he realized Riku actually meant it. Oh, that's so fucking sad, dude. Jun was like, bro, you can't just quit like this. You're literally the mascot. The storage room transforms. A blanket nest in the corner, string lights, a dedicated hot cocoa shelf, and a "Do not enter unless you bring snacks" sign pinned to the wall with a toothpick and emotional damage. Sorry, I just love the TikTok sound effect. Kuma's head perches on a plush throne made of cardboard and regrets. Sometimes I visit. Riku greets me like a cryptid emerging from plushy fog. We share hot cocoa, vague life updates, and discuss Mr. Barrington's political stance on fruit snacks. Outside, the cafe keeps running. Comfort Kuma becomes something of an urban legend. Kids swear that if you knock on the flower shelf 3 times, the Bear King appears. Riku's fine with that.
Fame is overrated. Forts are better.
Kinda true. You're drinking soup from a measuring cup.
It has ounces on the side. Precision is power.
Wow. You never made it to the parade. But you made Coco. Built a kingdom. And the Bear King lives forever. The end. Well, that's not... Thanks for playing. I mean, that's not too bad of an ending, right? That's not too bad, right, chat? Okay, let's go grab another. Okay, it'll be over soon. Okay. That's nice.
Thanks.
No problem. Okay, let's skip. I'm here for comfort, Kuma. There's a pause.
Right. That makes sense.
Oh no, what is happening? I'm seeing double. This game needs an NSFW patch, period. You need... Wait, you know what you actually need? You need to get your head out of the gutter, okay, friend? You need to get your porn brain out of here. In fact, this game needs even more wholesome scenes. Yeah, that's what I need. Wholesomeness. Hand-holding. No sexual thoughts whatsoever. Okay? I think I heard 2 fireworks outside my place just now, lol. Turns off lights. Y'all are freaky? That's not freaky. That's just porn brain. Just resigned. He finishes packing up, nods politely, and slides out the side door with the suit in hand. The fact that you're afraid of hand-holding tells me that you're afraid of relationships. It's the day of the parade. Wait, can I just skip here? Oh, it just ended the game? I guess that's the same ending? Okay, wait. It'll be over soon. Skip. That's nice. Okay, let me save there. Because there might be one more ending. Okay, so if you answer with I'm here for comfort, Kuma, that's not good, by the way. Can I get a hydrate check, by the way? We love water. We love water. Hydrate or dihydrate, chat. I care, even if you don't believe it. Okay, skip. You're smart and cool. Also a stretch check. Nice. Riku stiffens like he's buffering. Do a stretch. Shake it out.
Say things like that. I might think you really meant it.
Oh, no. The illusion of choice. Okay, move away. Okay, really rudely, I'm going to move away from him. The same cat from before hops onto the bench, like, oh. Oh, just skip? Oh, oh, it's just the same good ending? Okay. There's no more choices after that, so I think, well, I could do this, and then touch his sleeve, and then skip. Stop. Okay, it's the same ending. It's the same ending as the good ending. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything. I can double check, but I think that's everything for this game. Let me just make sure. So far, I will say I like Riku a lot. I like his voice actor too. Great. Great stuff. Not bad at all, honestly. But I will say Riku's route definitely feels a little what's the word? Okay, definitely feels weird. It definitely feels a little like... Okay, wait, let me see. Okay. What should I do? Bad ending 1? Okay, so we got bad ending 1, and we got bad ending 2. You don't have to go out there. And then we got the good end. Bad ending 3 is here for Comfort Kuma. I'm here for Comfort Kuma. So that just leads to the same ending. Okay, and then Julian, we got Julian's too. We got Julian's too. The name is reminding me of some of my favorite gays. Heartstop tour. Oh, really? What does that remind you of? Either way, I believe that's everything. So the bad ending is just ignore Riku. You don't have to go out there. And then when we did the We're Here for Comfort Kuma, that also was the same. It just wrote the same lines as the last one. That's all it was. So that's all the bad endings. Nothing new. Nothing else we didn't see for Riku. It definitely feels like Julian got a little bit, not in a bad way, just I feel like while I think Riku's definitely cuter and definitely had some really cute moments, I feel like Julian just had such a fun and cute experience. Like, it was just really great. It was just really great. Like, it just had a really fun and cute experience for Julian. And it just felt like a lot more wrapped up. Julian got more love, for sure. For sure. Not in a bad way. Riku, definitely still fun. I like the Boyfailure thing. And I actually, a big thing about this was kind of like, we didn't fix him, you know? And I think that goes for both storylines. We didn't fix him, you know? Because I feel like that's such a weird thing. That's always like the trope, right? Is that we fix the bad things, you know? Like, yes, we helped Riku realize that it is fun being the mascot, and we help him enjoy his job more. But it's not like Riku changed. Like, he's still the same Boyfailure, you know? And Julian, too, is still the same, like, reckless guy, you know? still the same reckless, like, positive guy in the good ending of that route too, you know? So I kind of just like how in both of them we just love them for who they are, and that's really great. I find, at least. I think it's really great. But I just feel like the story wraps up so much better for Julian, whereas Riku, it's kind of just like, hey, you did it, and you kissed, and there's nothing, like, really I mean, I assume we're gonna start dating, but, you know, it just doesn't really, like, feel like a whole lot. I don't know, it just feels like emotionally we went through such a wild ride with Julian, and then Riku just feels so much more normal. So maybe, I guess if I was to recommend playing this game, I would say go for Riku first, and then go for Julian. That's so romantic, Clock. What's so romantic? This game? It was really romantic. I really liked it. I do enjoy it a lot. The voice acting was top tier, by the way, for both characters. Very, very minimal bugs. I think there was only one option in the entire game that kind of was weird. I don't even know if it was an actual bug, but it didn't let me pick it. Like, let me think about it or something, and then it just did nothing, which I guess is probably not a bug. Probably just a little joke. Plot not as polished for sure. It was still a good plot. I just think it's not as... It's a lot more grounded, you know? Riku's like, you just gotta fix the mascot suit. Get him ready, hype him up, you know, share some really cute moments with Riku, and boom bada bing, you got a boyfriend. Julian's is so much more fun and just like, oh, like you're showing this like random tourist around town. He's doing crazy, stupid stuff. Oh my god, his parent, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Julian's route, but oh my god, like he's actually like a rich guy, and like his dad's gonna steal him away, like, and all this stuff, and then you just do the runaway, and it's like crazy and super romantic and fun, and Riku's just kind of like, yeah, you were basically just like really good homies, and you just fell in love, you know? And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can kind of see why I think Julian's is a lot more fun and wacky and, you know, just more enjoyable overall. But not to say it's bad at all. Riku's is really great. That's why I just say start with Riku, then do Julian. And of course, this was made for a game jam, for the Otome game jam over on itch.io. Totally makes sense that the game is a little rushed and that they took the time to even make the second routes. Very nice, awesome. Art, top-notch. Voice acting, top-notch. Writing was really good. Don't get me wrong. If I see any more updates for this game, aside from like bug fixes and, you know, like little things, maybe flesh out Riku, maybe give him a little epilogue, you know, something, you know, like a little more, just a tiny bit more. Like, I'm not asking for a lot, maybe just a little bit more is all I'd want from Riku's routes. But it was good, nonetheless. And you definitely don't need to do what that one person in my chat said and make it an NSFW update. Don't do that, in fact. I think that'll make your game worse. It's not for every game, I personally think. But if you were to open a separate Patreon where you uploaded NSFW art, that, I think, is always a good idea for game developers to do. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. You don't have to do that, though. And, anyways, that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, by the way, YouTube. I really appreciate that. Cozy, wholesome, really romantic, and fun. It's still fun and quirky, and had some really good laughs in it. So, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. If you could please clock that like button and subscribe, it'd help me out a lot. And if you enjoyed the video, I have lots of videos just like this on my channel. We play dating sims all the time, visual novels, we do horror games, indie games, every day on the channel, a new video. Please, if you like this video, stick around. I think you'll like the rest of the channel, okay? And with that, that's it. I'm clocking out. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.